Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy.
I'm not going to be able to do it. So let me get this right. I finally get the profit off of my name, image, and likeness. But then when the jersey gets sold, it's going to funnel back to the school. If it's the mden. I want my deal maybe with Amazon or something like that. I want to be an independent contractor. That's what I wanted to do. You see me rocking those Jordans right there? They didn't tell me to wear them. I was like, we got a contract with Nike. They can't stop me from wearing them. You see those long shorts, those black shoes and black socks? Imagine if I got $1 every
Shout
time
out to Joe
black
Cool
socks
for
got
sending
bought and
this.
sold. So again, I'm happy that the school is willing to be in business with their players. But for me as a player, I want to be an independent contractor. I don't want to necessarily funnel the money back to the school. Personally, I'm not going to be able to do it. So let me get this right.
Now, that was sent by Joe Cool. What up, Joe Cool, aka Joe Smooth, smoother than your favorite mans out there. Now, let me see what's the name of it. So basically, what Jalen Rose is talking about, the retail store partners with players to sell jerseys with their name on the back, and what is believed to be the first deal of its kind. Michigan Athletics official retail store, the mden, announced Saturday it is partnering with Wolverine football players to create custom jerseys to sell with the players' names and numbers on the back. In the past, retailers were prohibited from selling university jerseys with current player names on them. But with the recent passing of name, image, and likeness laws and rules, the mden is now allowed to sell the jersey as a customized product. Right this minute, the only permission we have is to do this through our custom jersey program. The mden president and co-owner Scott Hurst said we could print any of the other 10 billion people on the planet with their name and number on the planet, except for the current players 2 weeks ago. So the only thing that changes now, we can add to the 10 billion people on the planet, the 130 players on the team. We don't have the ability to make 1,000 of those for player X and make that a stock program. That doesn't mean next Tuesday we can't do that. But right now, that's what we can do. At this time, the university does not allow officially licensed products to be sold directly with the player's name and number on it. However, the custom jersey option is a loophole around that rule that the university was happy to accommodate. Customers are able to go to the website, click a drop-down menu that lists positions and players' names to choose from, and create a custom jersey for Michigan football player. The mden worked with former Michigan football player Jared Wagner, who started Valiant Management Group, an NIL agency to help secure contracts with the players. Wagner was on the team from 2014 to 18, and he still knows most of the players on the roster. He says at this point there are roughly 60 Michigan football players signed up, with more on the way. We have a relationship with Scott Hurst at the mden, and I've been putting this on this radar for 4 or 5 months now. Wagner said this was the first deal we wanted to do for the guys. I was up there last week, met with all the players, and had a contract for them to look through and help get everyone signed up. We're trying to maximize this for Michigan and make it the premier school for NIL. The deal would pay each player the same amount per jersey. The deal will pay each player the same amount per jersey sold, and will pay each player quarterly. If one player is more popular than another and sells more jerseys, he will make more money, but each player will have the opportunity to make the same amount per jersey. The rules on this are 2 weeks old and are changing daily. I said as long as your eligibility exists at the University of Michigan, we will pay you for the rights to put your name and number on a jersey. Hurst said right now our contract with each player is for the length of their eligibility at Michigan. As of now, this is an exclusive partnership between the mden and the Michigan student athletes. They're not able to profit from any other jersey sales that aren't part of Nike custom football jersey offering. The rules are changing, and they're also different from state to state and school to school. For instance, Georgia released rules for its players that will not allow student athletes to use any school trademarks or the Power G logo. The University of Michigan still technically has a similar rule, but it is loosening up those rules by allowing the mden to create the custom jersey. So now let's hold on. All right. Here it is. This is a better video. That video I was trying to play off Instagram, but still thank you, Joe Cool, for mentioning this. This was a long time ago. This was, I believe, on July 2nd.
A few things to say about this. And Greeny, you know, we've been talking about this topic for 30 years. And I personally, see those Hirachis we wearing? They was getting paid off for those then. They re-released them 20 years later. They just re-released some. Y'all see those black socks that we're wearing? They weren't selling those. The first time we was wearing black socks, Greeny, we went to the mall. They only had 3 pair. I was wearing dress socks on top of white socks. Okay? So
Hold
when you
on,
talk,
let me find something else. Let's see. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to find this. Okay, they're not playing it, so let me play it here again.
but then when the jersey gets sold, it's going to funnel back to the school. If it's the mden. I want my deal maybe with Amazon or something like that. I want to be an
So basically what he's saying is he would rather be an independent contractor. And to me, yeah, these guys are getting paid, but it's still going back to the school because it's their jersey, it's their property. They're selling it out of their store. So to me, yeah, they get paid, but it's still a percentage being taken from them. And like Jalen said, I would rather do a deal with Amazon, which is correct because Amazon will sell it or somebody will sell it and you'll get you'll get more to that product than you would if you're going through your college. So I'm glad the players are getting paid, but it's still loopholes. Like the University of Georgia, you can't use the letter G on your jersey. It has to be a plain jersey. To me, these guys ought to be independent contractors for every sport, and they need to allow players to go to the pros from high school. They need to change that back. Because if you are 18 and you're allowed to smoke your lungs away to die, or you're 18 and they send your ass to war, it should be 18 when you start drinking liquor, and it should be 18 when you're allowed to go play in professional sports or play for something bigger. I don't want to hear that. Well, your body doesn't develop. Screw that. Look, some of these kids come out of high school, they need to help their family. Now, Their body ain't developed to go to war at 18, to carry all that machine, that artillery, and to shoot people and to be in the trenches. So what's the difference with that compared to sports? Come on, man. We got to stop with the hypocrisy. We got to start waking up. America is just trying to keep control and to keep people down and everything, and to make people feel like they ain't nothing. So that's how it is. And to me, we have to wake up, and to me, the athletes, I hope they wake up and see this and say, look, man, listen, I'm gonna be honest. This is what I want to do. This is what needs to be done. And I need to be an independent contractor. And to me, they need to do that. Now, they could sign their deal, I believe, with anybody. But if I was them, I would sign my deal with Amazon or Sports Authority, or I don't think there's Sports Authority around. But I would sign it with the jersey place so you could reap your benefits. Because if the custom jerseys get made, now if it's a regular jersey, I still think that goes back to the university. So
how are you feeling about these kind of Kobe comparisons?
hold on. Here's Devin Booker an hour ago talking about this. Hold on, give me a second.
How are you feeling about these kind of Kobe comparisons that you're starting to get, where you see the numbers and you see your performances? How do you kind of feel about that?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it much. I know it's something that everybody has going on right now, and I didn't make that comparison myself, and I just leave it at what he's done for me as a mentor, and the advice that he's left me with. So I try to take bits and pieces of his mentality and his approach, but I should never be compared to Kobe Bryant.
How are you feeling about these kind of Kobe?
So shut the fuck up. Stop trying to compare him to Kobe. He's not. But back to this issue. If you're an athlete and you're about to get a deal, sign with an Amazon like Jalen Rose said, or be an independent contractor. That's what these players should be. They should be their own brand. But see, NCAA don't want to give them too much power, because if you do, shoot, they're going to change the game. It's just the facts. So let me know in the comment section what you think about it. And let me know what you think about the Devin Booker to Kobe comparison. There is no comparison in my opinion. But let me know, guys. Appreciate the support. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you do love what you hear, you could donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we are out. Deezy.